In tonight's Facebook Friday story, you wanted to know which restaurants in the UP offer gluten-free food. Now, we found a place in Marquette, and TV6's Gabrielle Mays joins us to tell us where people can look and maybe find these gluten-free items. Gabrielle?
That's right, Steve. I spoke to a young woman with a very specific food allergy, and she gave me the inside scoop on the places she likes to eat that offer gluten-free food.
Can I get the sweet rice and cheese burrito, but gluten-free?
For Sarah Jude, who has a wheat allergy, sometimes finding gluten-free food while eating out can get a little tricky.
When I'm by myself, it's a little easier because I don't have to worry about other people. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to pick where you're going, especially when your friends want to go to a certain place and you know you can't really eat a whole lot there.
More and more restaurants are catering to customers in need of gluten-free foods, like Border Grill in Marquette.
So if somebody orders a gluten-free burrito, we will get a completely separate griddle we keep designated just for gluten-free menu items, preparation. We put that on the stove, we heat the tortillas on that griddle.
Jude says when she eats out, she knows there's still a risk with cross-contamination of food, but she says she's found other restaurants that offer gluten-free food in Marquette.
Donkers has gluten-free bread now, which is really nice because I love Donkers. And then there's Aubrey's, who has gluten-free pizza crust.
On the TV6 and Fox UP Facebook page, we wanted to know some of the restaurants you know that offer gluten-free food. Richard Floyd said Studio Pizza in Hancock. Sandy said Carl's Cuisine in Sault Ste. Marie. If you can't find a restaurant that caters to your needs, you can always buy your own gluten-free foods.
Just know there's always an alternative, and it actually can taste even better than.
And one interesting thing I learned, it's always safe to stick with salad, minus the croutons, which contain gluten. So salads sometimes work best for people who might have a hard time finding a gluten-free menu.
So, Gabrielle, how do you know the restaurant has gluten-free items or not?
So I asked the young woman in my story, and she told me either call beforehand or you can look on the menu just to see whether or not they have it. But calling is probably the best thing, just so you don't have to drive around town.
That's true, and then you can always ask when you get there.
Exactly.
All right.